Hi guys, my name is Sarah Larson and I am the Mommy Mogul. First and foremost, I'm so glad to have you here today. I'm going to talk with you guys about how to bring in more leads and also how to make more money online. Please excuse the way that I look. Today's been one of those days. My kids have been so cranky and we were running errands. So I apologize for how I look, but you are going to be able to view everything here within the slideshow. So if you haven't connected with me, hi, go ahead and shoot me a friend request or follow me. I believe I've actually just hit my 5,000 friend limit, so go ahead and follow me. I'd love to connect with you on Instagram at Mommy Marketing Mogul, and I would also love for you to go ahead and check out my website. So let's go ahead and dive in and get started. Today we are going to talk about how to bring in more leads and make more money. I want you to understand that there are important factors that will bring in more leads and also help you make more money. This is something that I never really understood when it came to building a business online. You will no longer have to beg for new customers and distributors. You will no longer have posts out there that don't have results, whether it be, no likes or people not necessarily engaging with your posts. You will no longer feel discouraged, and you'll also no longer feel like a failure or feel like you have to give up at your business or feel like your business just isn't going anywhere and you're at a place where you don't really know where to go. Now, you guys, I've succeeded at a lot as far as growing a business online, and I've had great results, but I also want you to realize that I've lost out on numerous customers and distributors because I didn't know what I was doing. And that's part of the reason why I want to talk with you guys today and share a lot with you. So today, I'm going to tell you how to bring in more leads and make more money. So this is something that everybody successfully needs for their business. You need a constant lead flow. You need people coming in non-stop. You need people seeing your posts all the time. And this is very important. This is how you have a stable business. This is how you make money with the business online, is by having a constant lead flow. Now, of course, there's a lot of factors that go into a lead flow and a lot of factors as far as bringing in constant leads for your business, but this is going to be one portion of it. Is there truly a way to market correctly? That is a question that I get asked often. I get asked this question all the time, and the answer to that is yes. There is a way to market yourself correctly. And again, that is something that I personally never really understood or knew, but there is a way to market yourself 100% correctly. And I have found that there are too many network marketers selling nonstop. I'm sorry, can you guys no longer see that? They are selling nonstop versus providing actual value when it comes to what they post online. And this is something that a lot of people also don't understand. I posted a video, or I did a live video the other day on Hype, and a lot of people don't understand the importance of making sure that they're always providing value. I will fix this. I apologize. I'm like moving this thing around my screen. So let's go ahead and get this back up. So sorry about that, you guys. I'm going to make sure that I have this correctly and you can actually see it. Okay, that's better. So today we are going to talk about the 3 P's of content. This is going to help you bring in more leads and also make more money. A lot of people come to me and they're like, what should I be posting online? So today we're going to talk a little bit about that what you should be posting online. And people also don't understand that the 3 P's of content are some of the most crucial things that you need for your business. Content is key when it comes to growing your business. And this is something that I didn't learn until last year. By providing constant content to people, you're always going to have new people coming to you. So the 3 P's of content. Number 1 is purposeful content. So purposeful content is anything that helps others and provides value. So this could be something that talks about tips, education, information, humor, and it also serves a purpose to help, inform, entertain, or educate other people. So I want you guys to think about, okay, your posts. What type of posts are you posting? Are you selling to people nonstop? Are you, saying, buy my product, join my team. We've got bonuses going on. We have a new kit that's, on sale today. Or we have a limited edition offer. It's going to end at this time. Or are you actually helping them, by providing tips and educating them on your product or services and offering something of value? I want you to think about your product or opportunity and how the benefits of it can help others and provide value. So for example, I'm going to use myself as an example. I have a product that has helped with a lot of health issues. It has helped people in regards to reducing oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. So when I talk about that, I'm going to talk about the benefits of it. I'm going to provide the benefits of reducing oxidative stress. I'm going to talk about why people need this. So it is going to be one of those things where I'm educating people. Another example that I'm going to provide you with is I post on my Facebook, on my personal page, and I talk about how to build a business online. I myself have gone from $250,000 in debt to 3 years later being debt-free in that regard. I'm a single mom to 2 little girls that are 3 and 1. So I know and I've learned how to build a business online. I've learned how to do it the wrong way, and I've also learned how to do it correctly. Okay? So when you constantly provide value, guess what? You're going to bring in more customers, and you're also going to keep your current customers. So something that I experienced when I was with my previous company is the drop-off was horrible. There were customers that would order, some that would order for 6 months. Awesome, that's great. Other customers who would order for a month, and then you never hear from them again. You'd contact them, you'd never hear from them. Well, it was the fact that they weren't educated. They didn't feel valued as a customer. They didn't feel as though what they were providing you, because they knew that they were providing you with an income, they didn't feel as though what they were providing you, or me, I should say, in that regard, they weren't having anything in return. So when you're constantly providing value or educating, giving tips, information, whatever it may be, to everybody on social media, it will help keep your current customers, and it will also help bring in new customers. And this is done through attraction marketing. So this is just the start of attraction marketing by the content that you post. Now, we're sold to every day. We're used to being sold to. And it's actually kind of funny because if you really think about it, we're sold to in every single way. You go to the car mechanic. Well, guess what? They're going to try and upsell you on all these additional things that are wrong with your car. They're going to sell to you. You go through McDonald's drive-thru. You order. They ask, would you like to add a large drink for $1? Would you like to add 3 cookies for $1? Whatever it is, they're selling to you. So we are being sold to every day, and we're used to being sold to every day, but people don't like to be sold to. As funny as it is, people don't like to be sold to. So I want you to think about your content, everything that you're putting out there, how you can be different, how you can be unique, and how you can set yourself apart. So I always use this example. If you have 5 women lined up, and you are in that lineup of women, and all of them are posting the same exact things, they are all copying and pasting, They are all posting the same images or images that are similar. How does each person set themselves apart, or do they? They don't. And that's something that people also don't understand and realize, that when building a business, you have to be different. So, again, think about your content, your purposeful content, everything that you're providing of value, and think, how can I set myself apart? Well, if everybody's over here copying and pasting or posting the same images, create your own images. Go ahead and provide value. Talk about the benefits of your product or opportunity that you have to offer. So you then will be setting yourself apart in your own little world while everybody else is blending in. Everybody else looks exactly the same. Okay, so set yourself apart with your content. Here is an example I did the other day of something that was purposeful content. I did a live video, and with this live video, I was telling people who have a business, I was telling them exactly why hype kills their business, why they no longer have, distributors joining their team, or why somebody may enroll and then they just quit, or why somebody may purchase and then they never order again. So there are tons of reasons and tons of value within this video. It was a short video. It was like 15 minutes long. But it was a short video that provided value and information and purposeful content. I was educating those who have a business. So that's an example of purposeful content. With the 3 P's, P number 2 is personality content. So personality content is what shows your audience who you are. So you think about it. You have social media. I myself have almost 11,000 followers on Instagram. Have I met all 11,000 people? No, I haven't. But I've created a loyal following. On Facebook, I have 5,000 Facebook friends and I think almost 700 followers or something, or 650 followers. Is that a lot of people? No. But do I personally know all of them? No, I don't. And so personality content is very important. You want people to have a sense of who you are. You want to be able to be relatable. You want to help people feel like they get to know you. So, your personality is you, your own voice, and your authentic self. So when you think about your posts and what you're posting, I want you to think about how you can also incorporate your personality content. Personality content is where you build relationships with your community. So your community meaning the group or your audience, people who see your posts. So, for example, my 11,000 followers on Instagram or my 5,000 Facebook friends. Whatever social media outlets that you have, you're not going to know every single person. Now, there are some people who, of course, may have that awesome friends list where it's everybody that they know. It might be a group of people, like 250 people. Oftentimes, when we do have a business online, though, that is not the case. So, some examples of personality content are photos of yourself or your family, behind the scenes of your business. Let's say you work at a restaurant, or you own a restaurant, and you go in and you video a process, or you are a photographer and you show behind the scenes photos of your photo shoots. People then can relate, like you're a real person. They don't know you in real life, but they're beginning to have an understanding who you are. And so personality content, again, is, things like hobbies or your personal interests. You working, let's say you're sitting at your laptop and somebody takes a picture of you, or you're sitting at your phone and somebody takes a picture of you. You using your product, things that make you unique. So again, just to mention, personality content is one of those things that is so important because it helps people have an understanding of you. You, your authentic self, who you are as a person, what you value, what your morals are, whether you're a parent, whether you're not a parent. You might go to church every Sunday and people might know that just from what you post. You may have volleyball every Thursday night. People will begin to know that. People will be able to pick up on these things. They can tell everything about you and your authentic self just from what you post. So purposeful content and personality content are three very important pieces. Here is an example of personality content. This is something that I posted the other day. As I mentioned, I have two little girls. They're 3 and 1. And with my 1-year-old, I had decided to join a due date group. I was due the very beginning of October, but I decided to join a September mom's due date group as I was early with my oldest. And throughout the year and a half that I actually longer, probably about 2 years now that I've been in there, I have met wonderful women. I've built relationships with them. We post pictures of our kids. We know each other's, nicknames for our kids. We know what is going on in our everyday life. And so I went ahead and I posted on Facebook. I met one of the moms in this group. We had been in contact and knew each other through social media, had never spoken on the phone or anything, but we went ahead and decided to meet. She was in the area, and, it was really awesome. It was a great experience. It was one of those things where, our bellies grew. We experienced pregnancy together. We experienced the ups and downs of pregnancy. We have experienced the first year together. And then we met. And so it was such an awesome experience that I had to share it. So I shared that. And that is something from my personality. I shared a story that's relatable. People can experience meeting people online and never really meeting them in person, or possibly meeting them in person at some point in time in their life. They can relate to, being in a due date group on Facebook, or they can relate to being in mom groups on Facebook, and they can relate to the ups and downs of pregnancy or the ups and downs of life. And so that was one of my personality posts, was being able to show people a little bit about who I am, and it jumps into a little bit about my values, who I am as a person, what I respect, how my mind works, for example. Because a lot of people, too, are often fearful of meeting people online in real life, So it was an interesting experience. So let's go over P number 3. So 3 P's of content: purposeful, personality, and now promotional. Promotional content is one of those that is sort of on the line. It's on the line. You can either do too much or not enough. So you have to sort of find a balance for yourself. So promotional content is what you sell or anything that is related to your business. So for example, if you have buy now or shop, host, join, visit, click, view, watch, those are just some key words that oftentimes you're going to use in your promotional post when you're talking about your business or the products you have to offer. So promotional content is anything that is an image of your product, videos, graphics of your product, or the opportunity. And personality and purposeful content should be 85% of all of the content that you post on your social media. So something that I've also learned over the years is do not duplicate all at the same time on social media. What I mean by that is if you post a selfie on Facebook, do not also immediately post that selfie to Instagram and to your Twitter and to Pinterest, whatever it is. Do not post them all at the same time. Reason being is sometimes you have the same following on multiple social media outlets. Those people begin to view it as not very credible when you're constantly posting the same thing on all social media outlets at the same exact time. So with promotional content, what I would recommend that you do is set up a schedule. So you have 7 days of the week, and you have multiple times. Let's say Instagram, you want to post 3 times a day. So you might do one personality, one purposeful, one personality. Then the next day, you might do one promotional, personality, purposeful. Do you see where I'm going with that? So you're beginning to create a pattern. So what I would suggest that you do is sit down and write down all of the days of the week. And for each different social media outlet that you use, go ahead and write down what you're going to post and when. So let's say on Monday on Facebook, you did a promotional post. So you're not going to do any promotional posts on Instagram or Twitter. Well, on Tuesday, you're not going to do a promotional post on Facebook. You might do one on Instagram. So that means you're not going to do one on Twitter. On Wednesday, you're going to do a promotional post on Twitter, but not Instagram and not Facebook. Are you following me? So you want to be able to have a schedule, essentially. A schedule that goes over all of your content. And what we call this is a content marketing strategy. So you want to be able to have a schedule and have everything laid out so you understand that your personality and purposeful type of content takes up 85% of your posts across all social media outlets. So social media is for entertainment, information, and socialization. And so that's something we also have to keep in mind. We don't want to spam, post 10 days long or 10 different things every single day, all day long about your business, because people view that as spamming. So people watch TV for the content, not the commercials. So honestly, people sit down, they turn on the TV. If they have DVR, they scroll through the commercials. They don't watch the commercials. And we have to think of social media the same way. So you have to give people a reason to want to come to your profile, a reason to want to view your post. I apologize for the typo right there. So you have to give people the reason to want to view everything. You have to give them a reason to want to purchase from you. When you use all of this together, the purposeful content, the personality content, and the promotional content, you're going to bring in more leads for your business, and you're also going to make more sales. And these little things are things that I've changed over the years. These are things that I've learned from the past 3 years of being in network marketing. That you have to provide value and a solution to people's problems as opposed to selling. So when you use promotional content, try and use it sparsely or sparingly is the word. I don't know. But you want people to feel like they already know you, that they like you, and that they can trust you. And I promise you, they already know what you sell. So again, to reiterate, you want people to know, feel like they know you, like you, and trust you. And so you want to make sure that they're not overwhelmed by what you have to offer, and they're not feeling like they're spammed nonstop. So by providing value at all times and showing them who you are personality-wise, you're going to bring in more leads and you're going to make more money. This is an example of a post that I did today, and it was a promotional post. So what I'm doing is I'm talking about my product. This is what my post says if you can't see this. I have a confession. 23. Does this number mean anything to you? Not yet. Let me bring the number 23 to life for you. Did you know that only 0.001% of nutritional products have any peer-reviewed research and studies on it? The little yellow pill has officially gotten another peer-reviewed study making this number 23. It was recently released on PubMed.gov. I'm blown away, at a loss for words. 23. This number represents men and women who have worked above and beyond to scientifically prove that this 5 Chinese herb nutritional supplement is incredible. It represents that many people will be able to experience healing and feeling much better in many aspects of their body. This product is helping men and women all over the world because we have something that not many others have, a scientifically backed product. All facts, no hype. So, when I see the number 23, I see every single person becoming healthier when using the little yellow pill. Every single person adding an average of 7 healthy years to their life. Every single person feeling better on the inside. I think it's time for you to see what this amazing product is about. Will you be next? So this is my promotional post, an example of my promotional post. And what is awesome about this is I also have created curiosity. So whenever you do your promotional posts, I want you to think about how you can create curiosity. So in my promotional post, I didn't use the name of my company. I didn't use my name, or the name of the product. I simply described it. So that is something that you can also do. If you have a product that you can describe, whether it's with a color, whether it's a pill or a drink, go ahead and describe it. You want to keep that curiosity there. And this also helps people feel like they're not being spammed all day. So when I describe this, I'm creating that curiosity constantly. Whenever I do my promotional posts, that curiosity is always there. So people are going to be like, oh my goodness, what is it that she's selling? What is it that she has to offer? They know that I sell a little yellow pill, but they don't know anything about the little yellow pill, where it's from, what company it's from, how much it costs. Occasionally I will put in the price, but they know the benefits of the little yellow pill. But I've created curiosity, making them also come to me by utilizing traction marketing. So with promotional posts, don't be vague, but be vague enough where you don't have to use the product name or your company name, and create curiosity. So let's just recap this for a minute. Purposeful content is one of those where, again, it's anything that helps others and it provides value. It's P number 1 of the 3 P's of content. Tips, education, information, humor. It serves a purpose to help, inform, entertain, or educate others. Think of the benefits of your product or your opportunity and how it can help others and provide value. By constantly providing the value to people, you're going to bring in more customers and keep current customers. And figure out how you can set yourself apart by being unique, different, and figure it out. Figure out how you won't blend in. So with your purposeful content, be different. P number 2, personality content. This again shows your audience who you are. They want to have a sense of who you are, what you're about, and what you have to offer. So your personality is you, your own voice, your authentic self. This is how you build up relationships with your community, your audience. So examples of this: photos of yourself or your family, behind the scenes images, hobbies, personal interests, you working or using your product, and things that make you unique. And P number 3 is promotional content. So again, just to reiterate promotional content, this is typically anything related to your business or your opportunity. Use the words buy, shop, host, join, visit, click, view, watch. Those are just keywords that you use in your posts that typically describe how it is a promotional post. So it is one that you're able to sort of differentiate through everything else. So again, social media is for entertainment, information, and socialization. You don't want to be a constant commercial. You don't want people to feel like all that they see is your product, product, product. You want to make sure that your personality content and your purposeful content make up 85% of all content you post across social media, and the additional is promotional content.